Guys, I want to address an issue about Katie Taylor now. Guys, you know what? The videos that I made, they weren't ever to give Katie Taylor any stick, because like I said, I respect Katie Taylor a lot. I think Katie Taylor's done great for women's boxing. The video that I made was all about the fact that I think that the politically connected fighter always gets the decision. And I don't think Katie Taylor won that fight. And there was many people, like I said, that didn't think she won that fight. You know, Carl Frampton, who's very close to Katie, said that she lost that fight. You know? Because I just think that the right person, that won the fight, because they have dreams just like the politically connected fighter, right? And I think boxing shouldn't be scored that she's the star or he's the star, so they should get the close decisions. It should be scored fairly. And I think at most 99% of the people had Delfine Persoon winning that fight. But I don't want to... Listen, I wasn't making a video to give Katie Taylor any disrespect. I think Katie Taylor's brilliant. I think Katie Taylor's transcended women's sport. I even think she's transcended the sport more than Claressa Shields. I think she's more likable than Claressa Shields. I think she's a bigger star than Claressa Shields. I think she's coming from a country, from Ireland, where they get behind their fighters more than what Claressa Shields has. So I think Katie Taylor has the scope of becoming an even bigger star, you know. But my video was just about who I thought won the fight. It wasn't anything. I actually think Katie Taylor's one of my favorite fighters. And Eddie Hearn's right. Before, you know what? I wasn't really that keen on women's boxing. But Katie Taylor's changed that. Every time Katie Taylor fights, I want to watch her fight, because irrespective of the result last night, forget the result a second, that was one of the best fights I've seen. That was up there with Chisora White, Khan Madana. It was up with some of the Joshua Klitschko. It was up there with some of the best fights I've ever seen. Forget it was a women fight for a second. That was one of the best fights I've seen. And I think the reason why Katie Taylor is so exciting, because of her style. Anybody with fast hands that has those fast twitch muscles that are so fast, she's got great speed, great hand speed. She's a brilliant fighter. I think she was yesterday, I think she kind of didn't use her skills, and Delfine Persoon kind of made her smother her work. She didn't give her any room and distance. I think at distance, Katie Taylor was always going to win that fight comfortably. She was too skilled. But Delfine Persoon just didn't give Katie Taylor any distance. She was just like a dog all the time on top of her, not giving her any time and space, and just making life so tough for Katie Taylor. And this is what I mean. I think in the rematch, I think Katie Taylor's class and fast hands would probably come back and be too much for Delfine Persoon. Who knows? Maybe Delfine Persoon's style is just all wrong for Katie Taylor. In the rematch, it goes the same way. But it's a rematch that we want to see, and there's a big demand for that rematch. But like I said, I don't want to take anything away from Katie Taylor. Just because I thought she lost yesterday, that doesn't mean that I don't think that she's a star. That doesn't mean that I don't think that she's transcended women's boxing. That don't mean that I don't think that she could, beat Persoon in the rematch. It was just what I thought happened on that given night. I just thought she lost that fight. But I think Katie Taylor's a credit to women's boxing. Like I said, I think she's transcended the sport. I think sport for women's boxing, and I think she's brilliant. I think she's brilliant. I think she's gonna go on to do much greater things. And she's, like I said, for Ireland, she's up there with the McGregors, with the Carl Framptons. She's up there as one of the biggest, stars, and she's female. So, you've got to give her massive respect. I think she's a brilliant fighter. I think, you know what? Her chin is unbelievable. There was times where I thought she was out on her feet, and, oh man, she's a warrior. And same with Persoon, she's a warrior. Credit to Katie Taylor. She's an absolute warrior. There's no doubt about it. Absolute warrior. She's got a chin and a half, and like I said, I think Katie Taylor, in my opinion, in the rematch will be a lot better. I expect her to win the rematch. I think her skills and fast hands and the talent that she has will get her through the rematch. I think obviously they'll be better prepared. I don't think they were expecting the fight to probably be as tough, and for Delfine Persoon to probably be as good and to have the fight of her life like she did. I do think they will now be better prepared for that style. And I think Katie Taylor will be able to adjust, and with her talent and her speed and I think will be too much for Persoon in the rematch, I think personally. But again, I think Persoon will have something to say about that. But I just think Katie Taylor, I'm not, like I said, the video that I made wasn't to disrespect Katie Taylor. It was just who I thought won on that night. And I think Persoon won on that night. And I'm not going to change that. But like I said, I do think Katie Taylor is brilliant for women's boxing. I think she's transcended the sport and she deserves huge credit. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.